Lupine wants City PP. There. You see, Constable Carrot, that the work of a city watch is not always a straightforward choice between right and wrong.
There's a footnote here that says, we must proclaim this proclamation on pain of pain. So what are we going to do?
Well, we've always had human sacrifice in Ankh-Morpork. It's part of our tradition of religious tolerance. Look, for most people, the choice is simple. Have your house burned down, or turn a blind eye while some girl you've never met gets eaten.
How can you be so pessimistic? So cynical?
It's the wife. She's turned into a crazed monarchist. She's even embroidered little crowns on her undies.
Oh, never mind that, Sergeant. I've got a little crown on my arm and it's never bothered me. It's sort of a birthmark.
Of course, I think she was always a monarchist, although in the closet.
You kept your wife in a closet? Well, that would explain her mental instability.
You don't understand the ways of the city, Carrot, but you will. And now, I'm going to proclaim that proclamation because the alternative is being roasted alive. And the wife would give me hell if that happened. Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye!
Oh, he's stuck.
Good grief. What's he been eating?
The last thing I think was a kettle.
A kettle of what?
Oh, just a kettle. A black thing with a spout. Before that, it was a bag of mothballs and soot from the chimney.
Oh, perhaps he's burning up a nice flame in there, so that he can fry that dragon in the sky. I'd like to be here to see it.
Harold! You're a very silly boy. You're just going to have to stay in there till you go down a bit. Captain Vine?
Lady Rankin?
This is goodbye.
Yes, it's plain old citizen vibes now.
I think you're being a bit silly about this.
Silly? He's back there in front of all those people.
I'm sure it was a misunderstanding.
I didn't misunderstand it.
Well, I think you're just upset because you're impotent.
What?
It's the dragon, because you can't do anything.
If you ask me, this city and that dragon deserve each other. You should hear the talk in the streets. Well, he's not the worst ruler we've ever had, is he? I mean, there was Nurse the Lunatic, and then there was Giggling Lord Smintz, and his laugh-a-minute dungeon. Yeah, well, at least Nurse was a person. At least Smintz was a person. At least all our worst rulers have been people.
We're all people. Everybody's afraid. Can't all be as brave as you.
What?
The other day, when you stopped them from killing my dragon.
Oh, that wasn't bravery, that was people. But I'm not looking up that dragon's nose again. I'll wake up in the middle of the day thinking about it.
No, but you're sure? If you need anything, you only have to ask. But you could still have it.
Well, it's very kind of you, but I'm considering one or two offers.
Oh, of course. Well, Captain.
Lady Rankin.
I expect you wanted to be all.
Yes, I better be going.
But it's been really very
Yes, I'm right.
Sorry,
Oh, no, sorry. You were saying?
No, you were speaking.
Yeah, well, I suppose I better be going.
Of course. Can't keep all those offers waiting. I'll bet your lamp. Do call again if you're ever in the area and all that.
Don't look back, Vimes. Don't even think of looking back. Nothing but soot and smoke. The university, the watchhouse, Jimkin Bear Huggers. Bitwash Street. Bit Pitwash Street. Any of them get out?
Yes, Benji Fingers Boggins.
He got out. And he used to work in the library up at the university. Guys in robes. You look at this.
Fine.
I wish I had a loaded dragon right now.
How clever of you to guess.
Wasn't too difficult, but somebody got here ahead of us.
And someone else knew where he kept it. The Patrician.
You know how he was for scheming and things behind most of the plots against himself. Then summons a dragon and can't control it.
A fox by a lizard.
Exactly.
So why are you dressed like that? Are you modeling the latest in sinister chic?
I thought I might try to reverse the spell. I'll summon another dragon to control this one.
A balance of terror, eh?
Might well try. Those idiots chanting out there.
The people united will never be ignited. That's this city's worth saving after all.
I'm about your job.
Before you sacked me, I told you about the house in Pitwash Street, remember?
The Pitwash Street?
And you didn't get out, you said. Benji Fingers Boggins got out. He used to work at the library up at the university, and he's under arrest for non-payment of a pizza account. Well, he told us all about the elucidated brethren and the Supreme Grand Master, whose face no one ever saw. Hardly. The Supreme Grand Master sent a message to Pitwash Street saying that he couldn't attend the meeting because he was working on the coronation. Now, the Patrician would hardly be working on creating his own successor, now would he? Particularly, remember this from earlier, he's locked in his own dungeon with its famous unpickable lock.
As you are about to be.
What?
Guard! Guard! Yes, fine. Palace guard. Forgot about those, didn't you? You still have a few left. You thought you could just burst in here, have a big confrontation scene, and it would all be over. You have to have a plan, Vine.
You had a plan once. Where is it now?
May not have plans, still have guards. Guards! Guards! Arrest him!
Don't want us to attack him.
Yes, you idiot.
But there's only one of him. And he's smiling. He's probably going to swing on the chandelier and kick a table over and that.
Not even armed.
They're the worst kind. They just leaped up on the table, see, and they grabbed hold of the ornamental sword behind the shield over the fireplace. And they chucked a chair at you.
There is no shield, there is no fireplace. Just take him away.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything heroic, now are you?
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Right, we're all agreed. Perhaps you'll just lock him up in the special dungeon. One last thing. Search him.
No, I mean, we're going to...
We're going to press him. See if he's got anything concealed about his person.
Buy anything? Do you mean nothing? Means a...
I mean a book, actually.
Oh. Oh, thank you very much. Very kind.
That book, you idiot. Another book.
It's more than your life's worth to separate me from that, old son.
Let him keep his pathetic little comforts. Now take him away.
Once,
Yes.
you'll never get away with this.
No, I don't suppose I will. But then you see, never is a very long time. And no one gets away with anything for that long. Where the hell is the book? Who could have taken it? Gotta find the book. Wipe it all off forever. The book!
Nice dragon there. Good dragon there.
No one lays a finger on my dragons without first dealing with me.
I don't. Lady Sybil Ramsey.
What if I am?
Only I've got a summons for a lady, Sybil Rankin.
What about a summons?
to attend upon the king.
Very early. I haven't had my breakfast yet.
Oh, well, a meal will be served when you are with the king. If you decline our invitation, we have orders to take action against your pets. Now, come along quietly, please, your ladyship. It'd be much nicer.
Nicer!
Well, quicker.
Just let me fetch my coat. Please don't touch anything. Errol will have his eye on you.
Who's a pretty boy then? Fine. I thought Mr. Wanstead arrest the ladyship and kill the dragon. Or kill the dragon. No. We was only supposed to threaten the dragon. Well, I thought... Oh, you thought, did you? Well, perhaps you should have thought that the king, being a dragon himself, he's hardly likely to want us to kill other dragons, is he? I mean, they might be distant relatives. He wouldn't want us to go round killing his own kind, now would he? Well, I don't see why not. I mean, people kill other people. Well, that's completely different. That's because we're intelligent. Oh, bloody hell! And the dragon wants to eat that! Well, she fits the bill of fare. She is the highborn lady in the land. As to her being a virgin, I wouldn't like to specify. And I pity the poor bugger that tries to find out. Are you all right, the lady?
Of course I'm all right. Didn't I just run you with a sword?
Yes.
Then why are you still alive?
Yeah, mixed.
Oh, well, you didn't mean no then.
Sorry, your ladyship. You have an appointment with His Majesty the King in the Plaza of the Broken Moon. Listen, I know there's a lot of us. Try and keep her covered.
Find that relaxing. We'll just wait until you're thin enough to go down the drain pipe.
Are you just going to sit there?
Never build a dungeon in which you would not be comfortable yourself. Rule number 1 for the successful politician.
Then you must have built an escape route.
Never build an escape route, and you will never need one. Rule number 2.
I don't know what it is about high office. Must be the altitude. They're all crazy. There's a lunatic running the city, a dragon setting fires when you're locked in your own dungeon, and you're sitting there as if you've got the world exactly where you want it. What's that noise?
Well, that'll be the rats bringing my dinner from the kitchen.
Do you have food brought to you by rats?
Well, the guards won't bring it, will they? The whole idea is that I should just moulder away. Every now and then I go over to the door and moan a bit, just to keep them happy.
Don't they ever check?
Oh, I don't think we should tolerate that.
Well, how can you be so sure that they won't?
My dear Vines, I thought you were an intelligent man. Did you look at the door?
Yeah, look at the door.
You see, it is always the case, is it not, that should a city be plunged into violent civil unrest, the current ruler is thrown into the dungeon. But to a certain type of mind, this is so much more satisfactory than mere execution.
Yeah, okay, but I still don't understand.
And you look at the door and what you see is a really strong cell door, yes?
Yeah. You just have to look at the lock, the bars, the bolts.
Exactly. You only have to look at them.
Ah.
You know, I'm really rather pleased.
Yeah. The bars and bolts,
On the inside, yes. Hello. You must be new.
He's a librarian. They'll go through anything to track down an overdue book.
What book? Oh, the book is in the bottle. Very novel.
The last few pages are singed. I'm sorry. You must be joking. I'm not going out there. What do you think I am? mountaineer? Oh, no, don't start that.
Very good. You must save Lady Ramsay.
How the bloody hell did you work that out? Why must I save Lady Ramkin? By order of the dragon at the stroke of noon?
Yeah, once you are.
Ooh, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here.
Well, if you'll just put me down, I'll give you the key.
The key?
Rule number 3.
When you look down on the city, you realise how big it is. I've worked out that the dragon has to fly directly over this spot to get from the palace to the Plaza of the Broken Moons. So, what are we doing here? Sergeant Colin is going to shoot it with his bow and arrow, right in its vulnerable spot. What's one of them? A spot where it's vulnerable. My granddad always says, you shoot a dragon right in its vulnerable spot and you killed it. Right. Let's have some target practice. Do you see the roof of the Assassin's Guild? What? Oh. Do you see the weather vane on it? It's in the shape of a creeping man with a big cloak and a dagger. It's a long way off. Do you see the weather vane? Yes. Right. Now, do you see the man's eye? Oh, come on. Do you see his eye? I think I can see it, Sergeant. Right. Good lad. Watch this. Sergeant! What? Oh. Right. Oh, well. Here goes. Oh, God, Sergeant! Yes, of course I'm all right. I'm just getting my hand in. Once you've learnt, you never forget. It's like riding something. You never forget being able to ride. Are you sure about these vulnerables? Oh, yes, Sergeant. But I'm not really sure how big they are.
Oh, no, it's all right. Sergeant Colon's always going on about how he won prizes for archery when he was in the army. There's not a vulnerables in the world so small that his lucky arrow can't find it. Which is just as well, because without a lucky arrow, the chances of hitting a dragon's vulnerables dead on must be 1,000,000 to 1.
1,000,000 to 1 chances always come up when you need them. It's a well-known fact. Yeah, that's right. It stands to reason. Last chances have got to work. I'm glad we've got 1,000,000 to 1 chance to rely on. Hang on a minute. What if it's only 1,000 to 1 chance? Have you ever heard of 1,000 to 1 chance coming up? Of course not. The odds against that must be
1,000,000 to 1. Now look, let me get this straight. For it to work, it's got to be your actual 1,000,000 to 1 chance. We could have a real problem here.
If the dragon is flying really slowly and its vulnerables are really big, it might almost be a certainty.
It's a certainty, but it might just work. Nah, that doesn't sound right, does it? This requires some serious thought, Carrots. I wouldn't like to have to choose between jumping off this roof or facing a slightly wounded dragon.
I don't know, Sergeant. Do you want to live forever?
Ask me in 500 years.
Hey, the crowd in the plaza's pretty big now. I bet the dragon's going to be here any minute.
I wish you'd get a move on.
The Virgin has arrived. Oh, my God. It's Lady Ramkin.
It's never.
It is. I recognise her rubber boots.
Right, you. I'll give you vulnerables. Your geography, mate.
Here yet, Sarge.
Here, quick. Turn my helmet back to front and rub some soot on my face. Come on, do it. Right. Now, what are the chances of a man standing on one leg with his helmet back to front, soot on his face, hanky over his ear, and singing the Hedgehog song? Hitting a dragon in the vulnerables with a bow and arrow.
It must be 1,000,000 to 1.
Right, here goes. Whistle if you see a Bristol. Tickle me with a prickle. Hedgehog,
Sergeant,
hedgehog.
quick, the dragon is coming.
Okay, Carrot. Where are the vulnerables?
I don't know, Sergeant. My granddad never told me that.
What?
Just shoot, Sergeant, shoot now.
It's 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but it might just work.
Sergeant, do you know what you were saying about having to choose between jumping off this roof or facing a slightly wounded dragon?
Yeah!
Yes. Gentlemen, nothing so good as to clean yourselves up.
Clean what up? Huh? You can point your bony finger all you like. There is nothing down there that needs cleaning up.
No, there isn't.
Except my bow.
It missed.
The dragon missed!
It has come to something when I am sent to collect the remains of dead sporting equipment. I would retire tomorrow, but what would I do with my time? Gentlemen, I will see you on a more somber occasion.
What are the chances of an angry dragon missing its target at a range of less than 20 feet?
Exactly 1,000,000 to 1.
This was a terrible mistake. The dragon king. He wants a virgin. A virgin. Sorry. I order you to release this lady by command of the Patrician.
Oh, you know, that creepy guy in the dungeon. Here, aren't you supposed to be in there with him?
Are you? Go on, clear it off. Come on out. Hey! The king don't want no monkey pawing at his dinner.
No,
No, well, I'm sorry, but it's a question of hygiene.
I wonder if you mind repeating that. I don't think I heard you.
I said the king don't want his dinner poured at by no filthy monkey. Bring silence to the king!
Say what you like about his politics. If there is a magnificent beast.
How can you say that when he's coming to eat you?
What the hell was that?
That was the roof of my kennel exploding.
It's the little dragon with the bellyache.
It's Errol! That was a magnificent flavor!
But it's not coming out of his mouth! It's coming out of his way!
He's inspiring himself as a big dragon. That's why it's novelist in a dragon's sight. What it makes them do?
What can you do against that thing?
I say the odds are in His Majesty's favour by 1,000,000 to 1.
Did you say 1,000,000 to 1?
That's what he said. The little one seems to have the king in some kind of wrestling grip now. He's just clinging on for dear life.
This isn't like any dragon fight that I've ever seen. If I didn't know better, I'd say they weren't fighting at all. I'd say that they were...
Hey! What did you say? He said, it looks like they're having a...
But they're both boys! Errol is a boy, certainly.
That's why he's called Errol.
What about the other one?
That's it! That's why I couldn't find the vulnerable! The big dragon is a girl!
The king is a queen.
The king is a queen!
Errol! It is my duty to warn you that you ought to be prosecuted for committing an insurrection to public play!
No!
It's in the book!
Stop the book!
You can't prosecute dragons.
Oh, yes, I can!
Oh, you can't.
The culprits are escaping!
Well, where does he not go now?
Somewhere isolated and rocky where they can live quietly.
But she's a magical creature, isn't she? What happens when the magic wears off?
Most people seem to manage.
People, yes, but Lady Ramsden.
Call me Sybil.
And you can call me Sam.
It's 1,000,000 to 1, John.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Everybody, sorry to spoil the party, but you have to have me back now. Well, you must be sick of once. Not cut out for leadership at all, once. Excellent servant, though, so tidy.
Tidy.
Oh, fine. You think there are good people and bad people? You're wrong, of course. There are only bad people, but some of them are on the opposite side.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Once, be reasonable. I want you back.
Oh, you think you're so clever, don't you? So suave, so in control, just because I have a sword and you don't. Well, it's back to the dungeon with you, and this time I'll make sure you stay there.
Garrett, give me your sword. Once they're under arrest.
Yeah! Up against the wall and spread a mother breath.
Spread what?
Everything. Blue Pine Monk, Seki PP. You are to be arrested for using a blunt instrument, namely a dragon, to cause grievous bodily harm.
How pathetic. You think I'm helpless without a sword? How wrong can you be? You've all forgotten one thing. I still have the guard. Guard! Guard! Yes, loyal to me because they love me. That's something you've never understood. Everybody has always loved me and hated you. Guard! Seize the Patrician!
Well, it may not be magic, magical, but it does the trick.
You'll be sorry for this, Fine.
You'll all be very sorry!
That's what I don't like about you once. You never say anything original. Carrot, throw the book at him.
Killed by a metaphor.
Well, I wasn't. A misguided man. His head could have been of further use to it. The rest of him we could have thrown away.
Sam?
I made a joke.
Things don't seem to be going our way at all, Clarity. But to let it begin, Geoffrey. What do you want me to charge them with, Captain?
Aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting what?
Everything annoying since the beginning of time. Go and Carrot.
Yes,
Put them in a dungeon and throw away the key.
Throw?
Well, all right, drop it down the drain.
Yes, Captain.
What can you say about dwarves, eh? There are some things they just don't understand. But you know, when Carrot says, 2 o'clock and all's well, I kind of believe him. Don't you?